All right, 6th graders, this is to help you with question 4 on CR 12 version B. It says add 125.6 plus 12.56 plus 1.256. All right, if we're adding decimals, first thing you need to do is line up place values or line up decimal points, depending on how your teacher explains it. So you would do 125.6, and you would have to put this decimal point right under that decimal point. So that would be 12.56. Because you have to make sure the ones place here is lined up. Like if there's a 5 in the ones place in the first number, a 2 in the ones place in the second number, that 2 has to be right underneath that 5. So you got to line up your place values. Your tens have to line up, your ones have to line up, your tenths have to line up, and so on. So right here, this decimal point has to line up right under that. And again, now we have a 1 in the ones place. So in my ones place, I got to make sure I line up that 1. And we have a 2 in the tenths place, a 5 in the hundredths place, and a 6 in the thousands place. Step 2, fill in zeros as placeholders. I hope that's how you spell zeros. I'm not even positive, but I think it is. So let's fill in zeros as placeholders. Like here, this goes all the way out to the thousands place. So all of your numbers needs to go out to the thousands place, and this one needs to go out to the thousands place. And then at the next step, you would add, and remember to bring down your decimal point. Okay? So we're going to add, we're going to make sure we bring our decimal point right down. So let's go to our thousands place. 0 plus 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 6 plus 5 is 11. Put down a 1, carry a 1. 6 and 1 is 7. 7 and 5 is 12, and 2 more is 14. Put down a 4, carry a 1. 5 and 1 is 6. 7, 8, that appears to be a 9. 2 and 1 is 3, and bring down a 1. I'm just going to put that decimal point nicer. So that would be my answer. And here's what I would do. I like to estimate just as a way to be sure my answer is reasonable. So I would even say step 4, estimate. To check answer is reasonable. So what I would do up here, I'd look back at my original numbers and I'd say 125.6 is about, I could even say 120. I could get crazy and say 120. I don't even have to say 125 if I don't want. 12 is about 10. And 1.256 is about 1. I'm just getting crazy. 120 plus 10 plus 1, 120, 130, 131. So I want my final answer to be somewhere around 131. Well, 139 is reasonable. If you had your decimal in the wrong spot and you said it was 13 point something or 1,394 point something, you'd know your answer had no shot at being correct. But if you estimate, just round the 3 numbers so they're easy numbers to deal with, add those up and just double check that your answer is pretty close to that. You'll be confident that you've placed your decimal point in the correct spot. I hope that helps.